Okay. So, with the 4th of July coming up on Sunday, I was thinking around freedom and things like that. So, having asked Spirit for, what theme should I use for today, I went over to my stack of articles and exercises and yoga poses, and right on top, magically, was Garuda Mudra. So, Garuda in Sanskrit is eagle. Now, I learned through my courses with David Wilcock that the American symbol, the eagle, actually was supposed to be the symbol of the phoenix, not the eagle, but we don't have any phoenixes. So I guess the eagle was the next best choice, and it is a powerful bird, um, a raptor, and um, intelligent, and represents leadership and represents being able to perceive in depth. The vision of the eagle is just amazing. I don't know the statistics, but eagle can see like a mouse from way up in the air. But the phoenix is I guess it's a mythical creature, although I think all mythology is founded in truth in some dimension, right? So the phoenix is the one that um, catches fire and burns and then rises again from its own ashes. So it represents transformation, which with yoga, I think that's really a powerful symbol. So, but Garuda Mudra, and I'll show it to you now. Here's a picture of it. The hands, it represents the wings of the bird. You just take your hands out in front of you and you lay your right hand, you cross pretty much at the wrists, and then you hook your thumbs. So this is Garuda Mudra. So the right hand is in front, although it doesn't look like it on screen. But this is a mudra, and Garuda Mudra symbolizes the wings of a bird representing inner freedom. In Hindu mythology, Garuda, the eagle, is known as the king of birds. He transports the god Vishnu and is eager to help humanity fight against demons. So whether we see this as phoenix or eagle, it's very powerful. The Garuda Mudra is a powerful mudra to add to your yoga and meditation practice. Garuda Mudra is useful in balancing the Vata energy in the body. So Vata represents the wind in the body. With this Garuda Mudra, you control the wind in the body. Due to imbalanced wind, the body suffers a lot. This mudra helps you feel better and energized. You can use this mudra as well when you need some inspiration. So in Ayurveda, which is a sister to yoga, Vata dosha, there's Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. And Vata is the wind, the air element, and it is the first Vata, the first dosha to go out of balance when we're under stress and either reacting or responding to stress. The Vata dosha goes out of balance. So there are things you can eat, things you can stay away from, avoid to help balance your vata, and certainly meditation. So this is a really good mudra to help with balance. And then the benefits are it activates blood flow and circulation, invigorates the organs, and balances energy on both sides of the body. Whether in the pelvic or chest area, it invigorates and stimulates. It relaxes and relieves pain related to menstrual complaints, stomach upsets, vata. Often people who are air signs like Gemini will have digestion issues and stomach issues because of the air element being out of balance. And it's so easy for air people to go out of balance in their vata dosha. Um, it also relieves respiratory difficulties. So anybody with COVID or lung issues would benefit. It also helps people deal with exhaustion and mood fluctuations. So those are the benefits of Garuda Mudra. And I believe, again, I believe it's because of the meridians and the way they flow through the body. So this helps. And we're going to use this in our practice this morning. So now you know how to do it and what the benefits are. So maybe you'll be inspired. You can be just sitting at the computer or something. Well, if you're typing, no, but uh, some people who watch TV, or if you're outdoors and just looking at the sunset or the sunrise, you could bring your hands into Garuda Mudra. Okay. So I thought that was pretty cool in response to my request for a theme, that this was right on the top of my pile of go to. So in acknowledgement of our 4th of July celebration and acknowledgement of freedom and the desire for freedom, it's interesting that we have the desire for freedom, because why wouldn't we already be free? What is the issue? So that's something you can contemplate another time, but it's just interesting that freedom is so important to people. Um, it seems like everybody wants freedom, but why wouldn't they have freedom? Why wouldn't we have inner freedom? Because our egos get in the way and cause us to make uh, perhaps unwise choices. And then we become our own jailer. We imprison ourselves. So perhaps using our Garuda Mudra this morning will help to free us, and we can enjoy that. So, all right, coming into center, just sitting comfortably in easy pose or half lotus, unless you feel warmed up already and want to go into full lotus. But lift in your spine, press down, root through the earth, through the sitting bones. Just send your energy down and ground. Send your energy down to the center of the earth using your imagination and intention. And then draw your energy up your body Flow it up through your body, through and out the top of your head, and up and out into the stars, into the cosmos, and connect with spirit, the cosmos, the creator being, divine intelligence, and some people call it God. And then allow your energy to come back and focus into your heart center, your sternum area, or your chest. We have the heart center at the sternum, and then the high heart halfway between the sternum and the throat. So anywhere in there, just bring your attention there and allow yourself to center, to calm, become present. And I think a good intention or affirmation for this morning would be simply, I am free. I am free. I am free. Releasing the chains that we bind ourselves with, requirements, expectations, letting it all go. Just imagine chains around your neck, around your wrists, around your ankles, heavy, dark chains. And then that heart area, see light, like liquid light. You can imagine green, or you can use golden light and just see it grow within you. See it pulsate and move down your limbs and up to your throat, down to your ankles, and see it get so bright that it just pops those chains off of you and they fall away completely. And maintain that light, that image of the light, and then bring your focus to your breath. And then coming into the physical, notice the sensations around your body. If you have pain anywhere or tightness that happens, but perhaps that left you when you released your chains. And just bring your hands into Garuda Mudra now. So place your left hand in front of you, lay your right hand in front of it, hook your thumbs, and you have the bird wings. Your choice as to whether you keep your palms parallel to the floor or facing your heart center. Your choice. And see what you notice. See if there's any change in you or any inspiration. Follow your breath. And we'll start our attunement from Garuda Mudra. So just lifting your arms up as you breathe a deep breath, reach up. Release your hands, open out as though the bird has taken off and is soaring. And exhale, bringing arms down, back to Garuda Mudra. And repeat, breathe and lift. The bird takes off. Beautiful wings. And a few more times at your own pace. I am free. I was born free. And one more round. Deep breath. And open out. End with Garuda Mudra. And release. And we're going to do our warm up starting in standing this morning, just to change it up. So be sure to stretch out your legs and shake out your knees first. We want them awake for our standing up. It's interesting. I used to work for a man. He was like an investment broker. He'd come into standing, and his last name was Garuda. That would be amazing to have that as a last name. Powerful. Okay, so just start to bring some energy into your fingers by squeezing and stretching them out, and bring that up into your wrists, circle around, and reverse. And elbows, just bend and let them swing, bend and swing. And then reach up and around, cross over in front. We're going to alternate which arm is over top. So as you come around again, other arm. Feel how your breathing changes a little bit when you do this. Open your shoulders as much as you can. Bring them around to the back. And then as you come down next time, bring your arms around, interlace fingers behind you, step your feet apart, just be comfortable, toes forward though, and press your arms away, open the chest, the belly, the shoulders, and relax down for a moment, taking a deep breath. As you exhale, stretch your arms away from your back and take your head back. Contract in the neck and shoulders. Notice the warmth come in. Relax your arms against the backside just for a moment. Taking another breath. And reach your arms away. Take your head back. Now this time, lift in your chin, your chest, your ribs. Engage your hips. So a little flexion there. Contract your hips and go back Keep lifting, elongate the spine and into a standing back bend. And press down in your feet and roll back up and over. Coming into a forward bend, arms up overhead. Oh, feel the backs of your legs. Bend your knees and stretch your spine long. Taking a breath. And straighten your knees. Exhale. Bend, inhale. Exhale. Stretch. Bring your head over to one leg and then the other. And center. Bend your knees. Release your hands. Let your arms come up by your ears. And press, keep the knees bent, but press up into chair pose. Bring your hands together, interlace fingers in chair. Knees are over the center line of your foot and just lift your palms up. Breathe in position. And then lower down. Wrap your arms around you. And just turn a little twist, look around behind you. Switch your arms to the other side. Look around behind you. Come back to center and lift arms parallel to the floor. Straighten your legs. Breathe. And soften, bend your knees. You want your feet just hip width apart now. And draw your tummy in, navel to spine. Pull it in and up. And we're going to lower down. And lower down. Let your heels come off the floor. Lower down. 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 And all the way down. Bring your palms onto your mat. Spread your fingers wide. Press into the mat. Lift your hips. Walk your feet back just a little bit. And hop back into plank. Bend your knees and hop forward. Separate your feet hip width. And press up into chair pose. And straighten your knees. Give your thighs a little rest here. Breathe a deep breath. And start to come down. And down onto the balls of your feet. Down. Palms onto the mat. Lift your hips, just walk your feet back a little bit. And hop your feet back into plank. Lift your left leg up. And lower down, other leg up. Lower down. And let your hips sink towards the mat. Hang in traction. Bring your chest through. All right, draw your heels back and pull back into downward facing dog.
All right. Step your left leg forward. We'll come into sun pose. Excuse me. And allow your hips to stretch. Press through the back heel. That will help you to elongate in the psoas and the thigh. Lift your chin, looking up towards the sun. And then take that leg back and we'll switch sides. Step the right leg forward into sun pose. Allow the stretch as you press through your left heel. Look up towards the sun, grateful for its light. And we'll step it in. Just bring the weight onto the front foot. Lift your hips. Drag the back leg in. Step it in. Come in for head to knee. And soften your knees. We'll come into a reverse swan. Arms up overhead. And bring your hands into Garuda Mudra. Right hand is on top. Hook your thumbs. And pause for a moment. Allow the mudra to work its magic. All those benefits, circulation and invigoration, healing the lungs and stomach, balancing vata dosha, the air, the wind, our breath. And we'll keep our hands in Garuda Mudra for a few minutes. We'll come into Warrior One. So breathe your deep breath. Soften your knees and shift the weight onto your right foot and reach back with the left. And lift your wings and just affirm to yourself, either mentally or out loud, whichever you prefer, I am free. Exhale down. I am free. Breathe. Relax in the hips, lift in the chest. Breathe. I am free. Freedom is my birthright. This time we'll breathe it up. I am free. And let it open up as though your wings are soaring. And come into Anjali Mudra. Pull back, inhale, and step it in. Bring your hands back into Garuda Mudra. Take in your breath. Soften and reach your right leg back into Warrior One. Get your balance. And again, breathe. I am free. Affirm that. Exhale. Breathe. I am free.
am free in body, mind, and spirit. I am in balance. I have full energy. My circulation flows freely, as does the universe, universal energy. And this time we'll bring it up, breathe. Let your wings open and soar. Back to Anjali Mudra, pull back, inhale, step it in, shake out your legs. And release your hands. Just separate your feet. We'll come into a standing twist and loosen it up. Lift the outside heel. And back to center. Okay, let's separate our feet. You can either turn sideways on your mat, or if your floor is secure, as far as slipping, you can just use the floor. Toes in slightly, heels out. Come into 5-pointed star. Now bring your left arm down, press against your leg, turn your right palm up and breathe up to your ear. Come into a side stretch. Just reach up, pull up out of your hips. Nice stretch. If you need to take another breath, breathe. And exhale, slide your hand down your leg and come over into a stretch. Press down in your feet, lift your crown, breathe arms back to 5-pointed star. Breathe again. Breathe out, press against your leg. And again, breathe in. Reach up, elongate, long from fingertips to the outside of your foot, the outer edge. Breathe and over. You can press on your leg either above or below your knee, but not at your knee, just to be considerate of your knee. And breathe, come back to center in 5-pointed star. Breathe out, bend at the hips, hinge forward into a wide angle stretch. You can bring your hands onto your legs if you like, or on the floor in center, whatever is best for you. And you might also want to separate your feet further apart for a better stretch. Just whatever's right for you, for your body. I also like to bend one knee and stretch the other leg in. So if that works for you, you can play with that. And then tilt your hips up and allow your head and your torso to come forward a little more. Press your feet firmly into the ground.
And walk your hands over to your left leg. Come in for head to knee, just stretch towards the leg. You don't have to touch unless your body is ready. Notice the nerve, the muscles along the outer edge of the leg. How does that feel? Walk your hands over to your other leg. Head to knee. Keep your legs engaged. Kneecaps lifted. All right, walk your hands back to center. Come up onto your fingertips and lift your tailbone, lift your chin. Take in a breath. Legs are engaged. Exhale and relax down, stretching. And lift up again. Fingertips, chin, tailbone. And pull in. All right, walk your hands forward on your mat. Come onto the balls of your feet and bend your knees. And push the floor away and bring your feet together into plank. It's just a nice little hop. That was fun. Let's bend our knees and hop back out. Bend your knees, balls of the feet, breathe, and hop in. Into plank. And down dog. And step it in, either foot will do. And come in, both feet, head to knee. Soften your knees, we'll come up, arms out to the side. Reverse swan, pushing the floor away. Engage the legs. Reach up through your fingertips, breathe. And hips engaged, legs engaged, feet rooted in the floor, in the ground, and standing back bend. Lift the chest, lift the sternum, shoulders back. Keep elongating the spine. Make space for yourself. And press down on your feet, lift back up, breathe. Bring palms together. Relax. Release your hands, just turn, circle around in your shoulders a few times. Reverse. Good. And bring palms in. Take in a breath. Shift the weight to your right foot. Lift your left knee up. Lower down. Breathe. Shift the weight to your left foot. Lift the right leg. Focus on a spot that will help you balance. And come down. Now, take in a breath. Shift the weight over onto your
right foot, bend both knees. Lift the left knee like you did before, but cross it over above the knee. Try to keep the hips facing forward. You can bring the foot onto the floor if you want to, or if you need to. Straighten your spine. Lower down a little further. Focus on a spot. Wrap the foot around if you can. Eagle legs. Unwind. Straighten. All right. Pause. Now breathe. Shift the weight to your left. Bend the knees and lift your right leg. Cross it over. Bend a little deeper. You can either rest your toes on the floor if you need to, or you can just touch the leg, or you can wrap your foot all the way around. See how that is for you. Where do you need to be? And just affirm, I am free. Unwind. Okay, those are the eagle legs. Now we're going to do our eagle arms, which is a little different from Garuda Mudra. So what we want to do is we want to take our arms out, slightly bend forward, breathe. As you exhale, swing the arms in, right arm under left, cross at above the elbow or at the elbow, and bring the palms together. Can you see? See the palms, if they'll fit, and lift back up. Excellent for the shoulders. Lift your elbows up, fingertips up. These are eagle arms. And lower the elbows down. Breathe up and down. Pull down, pull the elbows down. Feel the stretch in your trapezius muscles up in your shoulders, the upper back. Pull down a little more. Lift up in your crown, creating space for yourself. Okay, hold your arms there, taking a breath. Shift the weight over to your right leg. Bend the left knee, bend the right knee, lift up and cross over. Lower down deeper, focus on a spot. Wrap the foot around if you can. Eagle. Garudasana. Unwind your legs. Keep the knees bent. Breathe. Take the right leg over left. Lower down. See how far you can go. Keep the hips pointing forward. And unwind legs, arms, shake them out. You can crisscross if you want to, or swing, bend. Beautiful. All right. Come down sitting on your mat. Come into butterfly and stretch your legs open. Some wing beats, butterfly wing beats. And lift up tall, sitting on your sitting bones. Breathe your deep breath. Exhale and stretch the knees open wherever they'll go. Open. Take in your breath. Exhale, hinge forward in the hips so that you're stretching forward. You can also use your elbows to press down against your legs if you want to. That's just optional. But press the navel forward. And relax as you lift up. All right. There's one other pose where we can use our eagle legs. And I think we have just enough time to do that. I'm going to turn sideways. If you know half shoulder stand, you can bring your hands on the backs of your legs. We'll rock a couple of times, maybe 3 times. Just kick your legs forward, round your back so you get a nice little massage. This is number 3. Come down. This time we're going to kick up and reach for your hips. Bring your palms under your hips. Bring your elbows as close as you can. And let your hip bones rest in your palms. Now soften your knees. We'll start with the right leg, cross it over the left above the knees, and just wrap your ankles around and then stretch up a little bit. And you have your eagle legs. So you don't have to worry about balance here. You can get your nice eagle legs. Now unwind and straighten. Soften your knees, left leg over the right, above the knee. Cross your thigh over, bend your knees, and then just wrap around. That's how you get your ankles around, is crossing higher above the knee. I should have mentioned that before in the standing, but now you know. Lift your feet and unwind. Lift, knees are straight. Feet are right about above the nose. And if you wish, you can bring your feet all the way overhead to the floor. Now lift them back up. Now bend your knees and roll down. Bring your hands, your arms onto the mat. Roll down so that your back is on the floor. Now we can make our eagle legs again here. Right leg over left. Cross your ankles. Take your arms all the way over to the side. Let your knees bend. Taking a breath. Exhale. Take your knees over to the left. Keep your shoulders down. Take your head opposite your legs into a very freeing twist. Just continue saying mentally, I am free. Believe it. I am free. Know it. I am free. Now, draw your sacrum back down onto the mat. That will help you lift your knees, unwind, and just rewind. Left leg over. Take in your breath. Exhale over to the other side, to your right. Try to keep your knees up towards your arm. Head goes opposite. You can let your feet down and relax your knees towards the floor. Shoulders are down.
Take in your breath. Exhale, sacrum back onto the floor. Use your arms to help you. Unwind your legs. Bring your arms in a little bit. Turn your palms up. Bring your feet onto the floor. Slide your right heel out on the diagonal, slightly away from the center line. And slide your left leg, sliding your heel down. Now, if you need to, you can lift your hips and just roll your hips under, shoulder blades also, and you're all set for Shavasana to relax in your freedom. Free as a bird. That bird is eagle, or in other dimensions, the phoenix. So relax deeper and deeper. I am free. Let yourself feel good. Feel your freedom.
Now bring your attention back to your heart center and see that ball of light, whichever you chose, emerald green or golden, or maybe a little of both. But let it expand and fill your body with light. And then intensify it and make it brighter and brighter. And allow yourself to burst into a little smile, like maybe your Buddha smile, Mona Lisa smile. And gently start to slowly take your head side to side. And then bring some movement into your hands. Coming back gently, easy on your psyche. Wiggle toes. Maybe circle around in your ankles. Slide your feet together and lift your knees up to your chest. You can cross them or not. Sometimes feels good that way. And then come over to one side and press up into sitting. Bring your hands into Garuda Mudra. Excuse me. You can hold them up to the level of your navel, or you can let them rest in your lap. But curl your thumbs in. I am free. I am free in relationships. I am free in finances. I am free in my body. I am free in my breath. I am free in my choices. And now just lift your wings up towards the sky. Let them open and soar. Let yourself soar, bringing arms back down and coming into Anjali Mudra, prayer hands. Remember who you are at your core level. Spirit, free. So freedom, blessings. Namaste.
Oh, wow. You were really inspired today.
I felt it.
I'll say, gosh. Ah, That was fabulous. Oh,
Thank you.
yes. I have to tell my sister-in-law to watch this one.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll send you the link after it loads up.
Oh,
I'll
yes,
send
thank
it to
you.
you. Sure.
Good, good.
Here, I'll turn on the
Oh, it was right.
Good stuff.
Yes.
Mm.